Yeah, it's a good table.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, it's a great table. When I'm saying it's not a good table, it's a great table. But you know, every table's got its little nuances. So you just gotta learn a range of what to do. All right, it's a pretty good break there.
Okay, so it's just these two buttons. Reset and start. Yeah, thank you. McMahon is sticking around to do the shot clock. How nice of him. So what's the layout here? The one.
It's pretty. I mean, if you can get a nice shot on this one being elevated, it looks like he's gonna use the bridge. This is a tough shot if he's gonna try to cut it. But if you do make it, as long as you don't leave your cue ball on the rail, right where it's at there, like back and forth.
Yeah, I would
pretty
want no
manageable
part of
out
that.
from here.
I would want no part of a jacked up using the bridge on your first shot.
Right, exactly.
Now you'd go back and forth twice. Oh. Nice safety.
Yeah, I think after sitting out here for a little bit, I think Dom might be just trying to warm up a little bit. Not hit anything too soft to leave it hanging and all that.
Okay, well now he's got no 3-foul rule. I just need to get the stream up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab that laptop. Give me a sec.
All right. While he's out, I guess I'll be talking. So, Rich is on the 2. Looks like he's just like that shot. If you can come back over one rail back for basically straight in on that 5 ball from the 3 to the 5 here, be pretty good. He's a little straight for that shot, so he may. A little truck. You have to hit that pretty hard to be able to do that, but I think it's there.
Comment section here now. All right, Mark Beardsley. Tell Rich good luck from Beardsley. Mark and Rich go way back. Rich is actually the only captain who's a BCA captain, and he took a team to Lincoln City and won it all. First place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he had Kim Raymond, Vince Draper, Paul Valley. Who else? Was Mark Beardsley? I don't think Mark Beardsley was on that team. It was before he left. Someone type in the chat who else was on that championship winning team. Well, Rich Rottle was. I think that was it. Oh, he curves it. Okay, I just got a payment from Andrew McMahon. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your donation. We are giving away a Friday Night Lights jacket that I was wearing and that I'm wearing again now that I'm outside. 3 gloves and a trip to Friday Night Lights where your entry fee is paid.
Nice.
And I hope now that you've been out here, Sean, that you'll come out and play a match someday. I'm not asking you now. No. Not putting you on the spot, but
Yeah, I mean, I would. It's not that I'm not. It's not that I'm opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. I'd love to if I had more time. I sort of have to, My schedule dictates Fridays is not normally a day
I see.
to come out and play pool.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's not exactly where you want to be.
You
I mean,
know, I
pretty makeable shot,
recently
though. You just bear down, make the ball. There's no scratch or
there
anything.
is no scratch. It'll come a diamond away from that side pocket if he rolls it in. And that's what you got to do.
Overcut it. That's not how you want to start out.
Well, you know, when you're on the rail, and people need to realize you're curving every shot that you don't hit dead center cue ball. It's like a mass, automatic instant mass. Say, nice shot.
Yep, exactly. Yep. All right, 1-0. Took advantage of the mistake.
McHenry is on the board. That first game is so critical, especially when you're spotting 3 games on the wire.
Yeah, that was rough how that all went down. Giving up those 2 of the games, making that 8 out of turn is crazy in your match.
Well, it was a fair Fargo race based on, I mean, Harmony hasn't played in 2 years, and I had, looking at Stephanie's Fargo rating, I had no idea she was going to have a stroke like that. She was firing in balls. And, yeah, I played the worst that that's the live stream pressure. More pressure when you have a partner.
Yeah, it's a different beast. And then I don't know how much 8-ball you play on your table.
None.
I couldn't imagine. I don't play any 8-ball on 9-footers hardly. It's sort of a niche game. But yeah, I mean, given the situation of giving away those 2 8-balls, even if you just get one of those, that's quite a bit of a difference, giving up that large of a spot. So I thought that if you guys could have managed to, not if you didn't give up one of those, then there was we're having a different conversation potentially, But it's what it is. So Dom's just.
Normie Skelly is watching. Normie, thank you so much for tuning in. I will love you forever. Don't ever forget that. Okay, so Rich Rottle cutting the 1 in, and he's got to think about it's pretty natural shape for the 3.
Yeah. It's hard to see if you can just roll it and go 3 rails back to the middle of the table.
Wow! He played the guaranteed position shape.
Well, he shot that off the other ball, too, so he's pretty aggressive.
Yeah, he knew the carom would give perfect shape, and the cut might have been a different angle than what we could see, and
right.
No future, or maybe even a scratch, who knows. But he gets lucky. If I call Dom McHenry something else, I apologize. Nice hit. Oh, that 4-9 carom is looming.
Yeah.
If you get the right angle, it is. But you could go for the run out too. The 4 goes, I'm sure.
He's trying to kick behind it.
Just kick and stick. Okay.
Yeah,
this is a huge opportunity. I practice caroms all the time. I love them. Oh, he's going for the 9 now. That works too. But what would you do here?
I mean, if the carom is pretty simple, I'd probably shoot the carom.
Nice shot.
That was a nice shot. With that being said, I don't fault anyone for shooting a 9 that's in the jaws like that. Just to get it, either move it out of the hole at minimum, or try to steal the game. Like 2-0, where you've just punished the guy for a couple mistakes. Sort of got lucky, but then he got But you just gotta roll with whatever happens. You can't. I don't think you gotta think too much about it. I mean, more of pool, I think, is about commitment to a specific scenario that you're trying for, rather than what's the right shot. For like what most people would consider, because it's like ultimately it's your game. You got to play your pool, not somebody else's pool. I mean, yeah, the percentages might not be, great, but it's like ultimately you're the one that has to accept the result of the situation. So you get to choose your shots. It's if you want to play, go for it, and if you miss, you lose. It's your choice. I don't blame anyone for doing any of that stuff. It's just my personal style of pool is what it is. you know. But
Well,
everyone has a style. So you just got to kind of develop your own thing. Because, at the end of the day, it's a game. You want to have fun. If it's not everyone can have fun playing defense all the time and all that stuff, and you can play offensively and be just as successful. And it's fun to go for it, right?
absolutely, and it has to be said that shot was harder than he made it look, though.
Oh, absolutely. That combo,
Yeah.
that was a tough shot. But it's like I said, if you commit to it and you feel it, there's no reason not to shoot it. I mean, these pockets aren't 4-inch pockets where it's so brutal. That they're unmakeable.
Nice shot.
Ooh,
Mediocre
a
shot.
little rough. Yeah. See, Dom might be thinking to himself, he's just gonna try to take advantage of Rich's making a couple early errors and try to make him think about it for the rest of the match.
Yeah. Yeah, he can play the 2 and bump the 8. That's not easy. If you don't hit the 8 dead solid, you're going to be on the end rail. You could also play the 3-5 combo, which I don't like where the 3 would end up. Oh, that was something I didn't think of.
Yeah, he might have been trying to bump it out.
It worked.
I think it passes here.
Yep. So pink to the purple.
I'll probably say play safe here. A smart shot, I think, is to just slide down to the end rail.
Oh, behind the 8, yeah.
Yeah, I mean this shot.
The problem with the cut is you leave the game.
Right, exactly. You're leaving yourself where you can lose, but it's still tough to win.
Right.
It's not 100% to win from there if you make that shot, because the 8 is down underneath a little bit tricky too. But you never know when you're going to wake up and start playing good. You kind of have to give yourself a chance for that also.
Yeah, maybe you just keep shooting until you miss one before you start playing safe. And then there's, the intimidating your opponent factor.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was a tough cut. So back in the day, I would never get close enough to my work. He got there. He's good. I've just found that long shots are what really kills pool players. And you got nice. He's going to make it. Oh, no. And people don't get greedy enough on their shape. Wasn't that a point in your career when you changed from 500 to a 600 to a high 600, just getting closer and greedier?
I think it goes in stages where, you have to kind of evolve your game a little at a time. I wouldn't say necessarily that I got greedier and greedier. It's just, as your ability changes, then your percentages change, and then your shot selection has to change sort of too. But you have to expand your repertoire as well. You can't just be sticking with what you're good at. That's not it's just going to hang just enough to make it weird. You got to expand your game too, so you do have to try to grow, and in order to do that you have to shoot shots that are kind of outside of your normal range, or at least practice them so that when you're in a match you can try stuff that you're not necessarily comfortable with from prior competitions, but that maybe you've been working on in practice, and it's just you're trying to add it to your game a little bit, or just be more consistent, really. I think if you give him 2 shots at that bank, it looked like he nailed it. Just hit it a little too hard, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely go through stages with trying to evolve my game where I work on offense and then I'll work on defense and I'll work on visualizations and I'll work on, stance and stroke and stuff like that. And I just kind of go back and forth with it just to make it interesting.
Oh, what a shot. Oh,
Ooh,
he's gonna
this is not my favorite, but this is doable.
bank in the side. But when you're on the rail, it makes it twice as hard. Right? I mean, if
slidey, yeah.
sold.
Ugh. Hey, this is the tough, you leave too many of these easy ones early on and you can really make it hard for yourself. Especially if the other guy is sort of committed
We've got a match.
to punishing it. Yeah. That was a little bit surprising.
He won't miss another shot like that for the rest of the match. Maybe the rest of the year. But those diamonds, that goes in every single bar in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, before I forget, I want to thank our sponsors, Aramith. I want to thank Sharp Cues, Stacy Medina, all the support we've gotten from them, and do incredible work. I want to thank the Golden Mum. I hope they're open when we're done here. They just got brand new cloth on their tables. They do, free pool, trivia night. The best food, seriously, it is. You have to try it. Golden Mum in Bremerton. Monica Faber's the new owner, and she's taking care of the pool tables.
There you go. That's always nice.
D. Lerma Images, I want to thank him. He does these Friday Night Light gloves. We're giving away 3 of them tonight. I want to thank Jam Up Apparel. They made the incredible jersey that Stephanie Lewis was sporting tonight. All right, so Rich is down 1 game to 2 in a race to 8. Parked the cue ball like a boss, and he's going to make this. No, he's not.
Not quite. 3, 6, 9. They're still there? Yeah. Just like slow roll to 1, leave the cue ball on the end rail. Probably just.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta get close to the 3 for the. There, he
Yeah,
did it
that's
perfect.
the shot right there. Yeah, draw with a little bit of right, so you just turn it off the rail. But you don't want to draw it so much that it doesn't hit the rail, because you don't want it to slide down the rail and be on the rail, right?
And he left the perfect.
That's
That's the 30-degree angle. That's your angle you should always be looking for in 9-ball. Not every shot, but.
I prefer even a short, like straighter than that, honestly, with the new the diamonds being on a faster cloth. I think that less angle is actually better, because you can punch the ball off the rail more than you used to be able to with like the Brunswicks with the slower cloth,
right,
and less lively rails. In order to get the cue ball travel, you kind of needed. Wow, what a shot! No fear.
Oh man.
It's like a stop shot.
Well, he's got to draw back 5 feet, or.
Oh, the 6. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's a camouflage. We're looking at a different monitor. You can see it on the stream a lot better. I get why you would have. Okay.
Just bear down and make it.
Yeah.
You kind of want to hit this hard. I would actually probably.
Go low, pop it in.
Yeah, if you go low, you can just stick it, but you got to try to twist it.
Like that. That's only just not quite as hard.
Right.
That's exactly what you
it's
were
a good shot, but you
visualizing.
bear down and make the ball. If you get too baby in and trying to be touchy and tricky with it, you know what I mean? It's easy to twist it and miss it.
Right.
But he's playing with confidence here. He's just letting his swing out.
Well, that was a beautiful
Pretty good out.
He's shooting really strong. Yeah, Rich has got to be feeling little heat at this point.
Yep. It's easy to feel the heat.
One of the reasons I started this stream was to help with my pressure.
Oh yeah, do you think it's helping?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't. I do once in a while. I will stream practice time, but I've been on live streams quite a few times actually. Believe it, it's been pretty common to do a lot of live streaming the last few years. I used to do a lot of the BCA stuff, and was fortunate to be on there.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
But
I had never
sort of
been.
got used to people watching me play pool.
Right. Well, this is both of these guys' first time in this room. A brand new environment changes everything too.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. It's easy to struggle when things are a little bit outside of what you're used to. You know, that's like a part of it. Being able to adjust to, every situation more quickly, and get comfortable as fast as you can.
Right. You've only got so much time.
Yeah, exactly. I think Dom's just going to thin this ball. All right, a little too full. Shot. See, like these situations, it's like I'm pretty typically going to just play safe, especially if I'm down here, because you don't want to be giving away too many games.
We'll get in shape on that too.
Yeah, I mean, if you cut it in the corner, with some speed, you could come back across and get back for that too. But I think that was a smarter shot, just to try to like slow Dom down a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Get him a little bit less comfortable, potentially, and and just as you continue to hit balls in a set, if you're focusing on getting more comfortable the whole time, you will get more comfortable. I mean, there's enough pool to play to where you're going to get your shots. You just have to really be focusing on that. Oh, geez. Did he hit it?
Wow.
Wow. What a shot.
I was worried
Feeling
about
it.
him getting a rail.
Exactly. I was like, oh, no rail? I was like, oh, no rail? No problem. I think he's going to bank this ball. Come behind the 7. Almost.
Well, that's going to dress up nicely for Rottle.
Yeah.
You go by the
tricky.
9.
The 9 is in a spot that you don't want it to be.
No.
A little stiff, but you're going down table anyway, so it's you just bear down and make the ball as long as you don't end up
the
straight
shape
in.
is automatic on that pink 4. That was pretty good. That's better than what I would have done, I'm sure. And you got to make that. Well,
Ooh.
Oh, this is. Patrick Nix, I absolutely got you in the raffle. Yep, right there. How are they racking? Murakumo Dojo asks. Do you have transparent divots in the cloth? Absolutely, I do. That's the Slug Doctor racking template, which is nice because you don't have to move the magic rack out of the way. That 9 ball is in.
Wow, made it. That was pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure he was definitely trying for that shot.
I love it. We have got action, folks, at Friday Night Lights in Bremerton. I've got Sean Lewis here, legendary Sean Lewis.
When did that happen?
Well, when I watched you play for the first time.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm an amateur pool player. I just want you to know that.
Well, he's humble too, ladies and gentlemen.
Played some good players, but wouldn't consider myself at that high of a level.
Murakumo, it's the Slug Doctor. There's other templates like it, but no one can find this template. So the guy died, I believe, or just stopped making them. You cannot get them anymore. I'll come to your house and install one, though. You know, I had heard it said, Sean, that you're like semi-retired, that you used to play a lot more. You have a child, you have a boy.
Yeah.
You want to say hi to him? How old is he?
I hope he's sleeping, but he probably isn't now because we left him with a couple of the other toddler kids that are. But he's 6.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I've been doing that mostly the last few years as my primary time away from work. Um, but I'm trying to play again. He's getting a little bit older, there will be a little bit more time, but I've been kind of focusing on other stuff. But I've started being more interested in playing pool more seriously again.
Good.
We'll see where that goes. Trying to get more involved with the pool community again. I kind of took some time off. Just been working on getting my finances in order and everything. Just with the pandemic and all that, it's kind of changed the way that things are going. For a lot of people, including myself. So I've just kind of had to figure out what I was going to go and do next. So I just decided that kind of shifting gears, trying to get back involved with pool because I really do love it. And I love the people. I met a lot of, you're never going to meet more interesting and diverse personalities than you will, in your travels playing pool. It seems like there's so many characters and great people, and that you just never would meet, in your regular daily life because you just do other things, like lawyers and doctors and, regular people and bartenders and servers and anything, all walks of life because it's just a great game,
Well, pool players are interesting people. Nice shot.
That's a good shot. A little straight. You can draw out of this. Everybody's settling down a little bit here. Seems like.
Yeah, he does have to drop all the way back.
He's got a little
here.
bit of angle. I think he's going to go forward with right.
Oh, right.
A little long. I'd love to see it. I think that spot I would have probably went for a little bit more than that. Maybe elevate just a little bit more and pop it to get down. If you're right at the side pocket, instead of that angle, you're not going into the 9 anymore.
Right.
So you can get down table. This is going to be a little tricky. I might consider, well, I think it'll still go forward and still make it right. It's not that.
He has to slow roll it to do that, though,
right.
And he did it. Nice.
There you go.
Good
there
angle.
You go. Perfect.
Now, do you go 3 rails here, or do you just use one? The problem with one is guys come short sometimes.
I would probably play this 2 to 3 rails.
Yeah.
With low.
Okay, well that's perfect.
Yeah.
Or not.
Not quite perfect. Yeah, he's
just got straight.
It was a good line. The problem is that the line is going into the rail around the speed that you want to pace it at, and that's what makes it tricky to get up there because there's a lot of spots with the way the angle that he played that leads you to that spot that he's at, and that's kind of why you don't want to shoot that shot. Because ideally you'd want to be below the 6, I think, because you can just cut the 7 into the side. So any shot that leads you below the 6 first is the right way to go instead of starting out high and then ending up below it.
Yeah, that was a little unlucky to end up that straight.
Yeah.
Now he's in no man's land.
I think he took that shot too early before he really planned his next shot. All right, we'll see what Don does. That's a pretty effective safety.
Containing safe. He showed.
Yeah, I think you bank this ball back towards the 8 and then just go touch a right English.
hide behind the 9.
Yeah.
Use the 8 and the 9 for blockers.
Or just firing the banks. Seeing what happens. Yeah, it's a good shot too. I think that he's just leaving Rich in just some little bit trickier spots. Knowing that his cue ball is going to be there, and it's basically just make the 8, make the 9. If you make that bank, playing the speed there, he's forcing Rich to come with a good shot here. Because in order to really hit this nice, you can't hit that 7 so hard that it's going to fly around the table if you miss.
And that's a whole nother strategy. It's like, keep leaving your guy shots that he has to go for, but are demoralizing because he's missing them because they're tough.
Right, exactly. Like, if that creeps up anymore, it's just like, yeah, see, it's ended up being a good move for Dom to go for that bank shot, even though he didn't make it, because it just left Rich in a spot where he's given up this 3 ball out, which is pretty routine.
Stop.
Yeah, exactly.
I like his odds from here. And I like that he put a little inside spin on that shot to get closer to the 8. Not everyone does that.
Yeah, I mean, I think in an ideal world, you're playing your best pool when you can keep your bridge hand on the surface of the table rather than on the rails. It's just not doable most of the time, but that's deviation, because when you have to adjust your bridge length or your bridge elevation, degrees, the angle, that's huge for missing balls, because like you said earlier, if you don't hit straight in the center of the cue ball, you're going to apply spin and masse effect to it,
Christian Youngers, welcome to the chat, brother. Christian Youngers, that's another somewhat of a sponsor, is the Ox Billiards fellas. They've donated to the stream. Thanks again. They put on that Northwest Cup event. They had Allison Fisher.
Did you end up watching any of that? I watched a little bit, but I was working for part of it.
I watched the whole thing. It went hill. It was incredible. They had Judd Trump, famous snooker player, out there.
Judd's just started playing pool, I heard.
Yeah, I watched him at the U.S. Open. And he got completely obliterated by Jason Shaw. He won 1 game.
Wow. I mean, I could see that happening. It's like being amazing and maybe one of the best player of all time at one game, one cue sport, does not mean that you have the right to be able to beat a guy that's arguably at a close to the same level of a different cue sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he won some early matches against. Yeah, he won. I think he won 3 9-ball matches before he faced Shaw. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's still an elite level player. But I don't think Jason Shaw would be, trying to get involved with the snooker tournament that Judd Trump was playing.
Right. Not a chance. Nice shot, Rich.
Bang. Goes. Good shot. If you can hold it. I might actually
go 3
rails back to the middle.
That's what I'm doing.
I've taken a lot of these, the faster cloth tables. You really got to try to play pathways, I think, that allow you to let your cue ball move more. At least for me personally.
Yeah, and you got to put right-hand English on this too.
What's going on here?
Wow. I never shoot that shot. I don't have the patience for it.
I thought that it was pretty cuttable, honestly.
But maybe he's trying the strategy where he's slowing Dom down. Dom's going to try to hide behind that purple 5. Oh.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a guarantee.
He's just leaving it tough.
Right.
Making Rich make all the balls. It's a pretty interesting thing, and I think a lot of people don't do the math, when they're actually playing competitive matches, but I found people overestimating how many balls they can run on a regular basis far too often to be going for it.
Well, that's why, yeah.
like, and be trying to like win matches, with being like intentionally winning it rather than just hoping that the other person misses more than you do.
Well, I think, a lot of players should see
Wait,
what
look at
ghost
that.
they can beat.
That's pretty tough.
Play the 4-ball ghost a race to 7. If you beat it, play the 5-ball ghost. If you lose to the 5-ball ghost, you got to go back and play the 4-ball ghost again.
Right.
And then you'll know what your odds are of whether you can run out, or maybe you should go for the combo on the 9.
Yep. You just got to do some statistical analysis, take some data, find out how good you truly are, rather than you're comparing yourself to other people that you've seen hit balls.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh.
Now, what happened there?
No rail.
I'm recording that just to make
He
sure.
kicked.
He gave it to him.
Yeah, it was no rail.
Okay.
It was a good hit until it didn't
Definitely
get the
no
rail. Yeah,
rail.
because he kicked it on the way out.
I was just watching the replay. Something controversial happens, I can screen record it because we're on a delay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good.
Just an 8-second delay, folks. Nice shot. Now he has to
You
play
just
this
shoot
in the side.
nice and soft in the side.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect.
Yep. Now you just twist it to the right. Actually, I wouldn't even twist it on this table.
2 diamonds.
You just draw
Yeah.
straight back like that. Earlier I was practicing on this table, and and I kept missing that shot, but it's because I was putting spin on the ball. I was just seeing how much squirt there was. Jeez.
That's the second
Dang.
time he's given up. What did he do?
Yeah. No, he didn't set. He didn't reset.
Yeah.
But Dom and I have been kind of in the same program lately. We have not been playing a lot of pool, but we're going to start playing again, I think.
Good.
Well, we are really dedicating to just getting Starkey Waters back up and running. So we've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but it looks like first of the year we're going to start moving forward with
Soon.
other stuff. Yeah, we've been talking about getting back together and planning it out. We're just kind of trying to figure out all the stuff that we can do, and then just start doing it a little at a time.
Well, 3-4 is way different than 5-2. That was huge.
Yeah.
Well, I will put my ring in the hat anytime when you guys get going. If you want a player. All right, yeah. We've got action.
3-4, halfway there, just about.
Let's see who else is in chat. Chris Yerk. Boogity boogity. Ellen Berglund is watching. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Okay, so he's, you gotta hit this thin and play it safe. I think. I mean, maybe he can make it without the double kiss. Oh. See, people don't realize no matter how high you jack up, if that cue ball goes forward at all, it's a foul, and he knows that.
Yeah, I think he has to cut way across the face of it in order to make it.
Oh,
It appears to me as though there's no way to make it by shooting into it.
I'm just gonna record.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you see how he put the right hand English to make the cue deflect away from the?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a good hit, I think.
Yeah. didn't see it again. Yeah. I can't call a foul on that. That's a good hit.
Yeah, I mean, he hit it too full, so I think I was right. He just, if he would have just swiped away from it, it would have been less questionable even than it was, which was not questionable really.
Oh, Stacy says Bill is watching too. Thanks so much, Bill. Thanks for the beautiful Friday Night Lights jump cue you made. See Bill Sharp cues for your tip work. All kinds of repair work. Butt, wraps, ferrules. They have supported us a lot. I really appreciate you guys.
He's looking good here.
Yeah, he's dead straight.
Probably just draw back to right where he's at if he's straight in.
That's what I would want to do.
Maybe a little bit more angle. Actually, that's good because I think the 6 might pass. Do you think the 6 passes the 8?
I don't.
Ooh, this is tough because now he's elevated.
That's the worst.
Yeah, got lazy on that 3 ball. He could have done anything he wanted to do.
He overcame that.
So far,
yeah,
he is farther than he would have been. You know, if he had ball in hand, he wouldn't be there.
No.
This is like the accumulation of slight things that are going to make it harder and harder to get to the next ball.
Yeah, snowball effect here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you would hit low, but he might hit high.
If I'm in danger of hitting the 9, I would draw the ball. Otherwise, I'd go forward.
Oh, he's going low. Good. That's what you're supposed to do. And he did it. Nailed it. And he's jacked up again, but it's okay because the 7 is...
Yeah, this is not bad.
I'm glad he made that shot. That was nice. So, yeah, Sharky Waters. I mean, I looked you guys up. You guys have a ton of fans, ton of, viewers. I just kind of got back into the scene, so I missed out. You guys kind of took a little break.
Yeah, I'm just now, since the pandemic has been going on, got involved on a more of a professional level with Sharky Waters. I've been kind of friends with the show up until this year, and I'm part of the organization now, so I'm trying to help out in whatever way I can. So I've been a guest a few times, but I think moving forward, we're going to be switching it up a little bit and doing a different formula some of the time. And we don't know exactly what that's all going to be, but we're going to try to make it interesting, at least for everyone. We may end up doing a couple different kinds of shows, depending on the guest or the situation.
I'm so totally intrigued.
But yeah, we're going to, we're trying to be creative about making it fun for everybody and not doing the same thing that everyone is doing. But we may do a little of this, a little of that, We might do stuff like this where you're having, still, doing matches. Because, if I'm going to be available to play a little bit, then I think that'll make it a little bit more interesting for some of the better players to come and play that might not otherwise. Because you got to find 2 if you aren't one yourself. But if I'm already playing okay, then, you just got to find one other guy to come.
No, that's a great point.
So, but I don't have to be the player either, because Cassandra is, a solid shooter, and Dom also. So it's we actually have a bunch of different people that could fill in for the player depending on the situation or the other guests, Because we're trying to have community members be guests as well, not just top pool players. That's not really the goal of it, because everybody is not a great player. We're just pool players. We play as good as we play, but we got jobs and stuff.
We are all tied up.
Tied up.
Wow. By the way, Stacy Medina says, looking forward to the new stream. We have been fans from day one. Heart emoji.
Yeah, I'm excited to see once we figure out what we're gonna do, how it goes down. But we're definitely working towards that. Um, so I think we're gonna have a meeting soon, and then we'll be discussing like what's going on with the raffle and all that for the end of the year. And then after that happens, then we're gonna really talk about content for our stream and the different ways to do it. So, but I'm pretty excited about it, and everyone will know. We'll just obviously we'll keep everyone in the loop. We're not just gonna be hiding it and then doing a stream and not telling anybody, you know.
Right. And I like variety. I can't I'm not going to be able to keep doing this same format forever. I'm going to have to do some different thing. We did our tournament a couple times. That was really fun. I have some ideas.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Keeping it interesting, switching up, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't seem like it has that, the funness to it, then you just try to do something else until you find something that everybody likes, and then you can always just have the throwback format shows, classic Friday Night Lights, right?
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, that was. He's
So,
got to he's got to kind of stop it right there or just roll
yeah,
forward a hair.
stop it and then just make the ball and come
Mhm.
straight forward.
He went for the
Ooh, he
window.
got the angle too. Looks like he got there. Wow, what a shot. That was
I'm
tough to thread that needle and get that window.
He's a braver man than I am. I can tell
I
you that
missed the
right
ball.
now. But the problem with my idea of going forward was getting shape on the purple 5 would have been really tough.
Yeah, I think that's why he looked like he used the right English to try to turn it, and then naturally it's the cue ball swerved wide, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is 6 goes in the side, so he could get out.
Yeah. I don't know if the 6-7 is straight in the side. I don't think so. I might play that if it was just.
Right, because you got guaranteed.
This is good. You can just draw straight up to the middle of the table.
Oh, so the 6 passes into that corner?
I think it passes into the same corner as the 5.
It must.
Ooh.
Oh, Brielle Bosley saying the tournament was very fun. Thank you. We would love to have you back.
Tough to have the one-table tournaments, though.
Yeah.
I did one of those at my house, and that was the reason why they only did one.
Right. Well, yeah. I'm thinking also kind of only doing them when the weather's good because guys were able to hang outside.
Yeah, like summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could do like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Tricky again.
Yeah. He's playing safe, I think. Yeah. Showed discretion. Distance on a 9-footer is the way to go. I mean, a 7-footer, you have to go for the lockup.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with that. I mean, distance is definitely good enough most of the time on a 9-footer.
At this level, at my level, it is not quite at the pro level though. They can they can make the long shots like it's nothing, even on those 10-foot tables.
Yeah. And their strokes are dialed in to where they're going to get position even if they're a little bit further away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that little bit of extra accuracy and consistency is huge. I'm not sure if he has a full hit here, or if he's like trying to decide if he can like jump it, or if it's like there or not. Looks okay. He can make it. So I'm probably using inside. Oh, it was straight. Yeah, that's good right there. That was a good shot. No reason to get crazy.
No.
Probably just draw this back a little bit and shoot it straight down in the corner. Really.
That I like.
You can go forward if it's angle to the end rail to hit that chalk. Yeah,
that is perfect. He's going to take the lead. There's not a doubt in my mind. Oh, trickled down economics. He he rattled it.
Missed it. Oh, he did? Jeez.
Well, you can watch it right here. Got the delay.
Dang.
And I had guaranteed it. Stacy says your 9-foot table looks like it's 20 foot on camera. Ginormous. Well, it felt like that to me tonight. I didn't play my best. I played it at the break room on a 7-footer last night with Cassandra, and I couldn't miss a ball. It was ridiculous. I play on a 9-footer. It's a night and day difference. And I exaggerate. I missed a lot of balls, I'm sure, but
yeah, well, you're definitely closer to the ball.
Yeah.
On a bar table, and I think the pockets are a little bit more forgiving on a bar table in general, so you're going to be able to get away with being a little bit less accurate than you are on having to be accurate on a 9-footer.
I love playing at the break room, though. They got great equipment. Kick. And he's going to leave it for Rich, who now has the momentum in this match.
Yeah, Rich is playing more steady right now. Dom's...
he can play a brutal safe on the 2 after this.
I think he's fine to shoot it in the corner. Just cut this to the left and then go one rail just straight in.
Well, that's what you should do, and you still can.
Yeah, this is okay. Now, if you can play your angle, you might be able to bump the 3 to bump it the right way.
That's good thinking.
I don't know what he's trying for. Interesting. Well, that wasn't what I would have done.
I don't think he'll do that again. Nice finesse. Oh, that skidded. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure that was skid. That's why you'll always see me wiping the chalk off the cue ball whenever I can.
Yeah. It's tough. I feel like you can actually, when it's going to skid after a while, and then you just have to play different shots. I don't know if you feel that way or not. Some shots just seem like they skid more often, and
30-degree cuts, hit at slow speeds. I've read enough books to know a little bit about a lot about the physics of pool. But I also know that if that piece of chalk that's on the cue ball is exactly where they make contact, really bad things happen. That's in the drink.
Maybe? Ugh.
Can Dom step up and tie it up? He's got to go from the purple 5 to the green 6. So he'll give himself a 30-degree angle, go one rail with low right. Stun off. And jacked up. He's going to have to draw.
Yeah, I mean,
A little finesse draw, play the 8 and the...
just hit it. Yeah, super low. Should be able to avoid the scratch.
Yeah, when you go low, that can happen.
Yeah, I think when I'm trying to use a soft stroke like that for that much draw, you got to use a little bit of a shorter bridge than that.
Well, that's good advice. Different bridge lengths for different shots.
Yeah, when you use a long bridge with draw like that, I feel like there's just too much flex almost in the shaft. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it just feels like it's not as solid.
Right.
And it like wants to squirt off the cue ball more than it would if you have like a closer bridge, although they say that's not true, physically speaking. But I don't know.
It's debatable.
My opinion about a lot of stuff like that is if you think it matters, then it does.
Right. That's a great comment there.
So you either got to convince yourself it doesn't matter or it just doesn't matter. That's kind of how.
Well,
Oh, dirty. Bank shot? I don't know.
No, he'll cut this in. Cue ball will hit this piece of chalk over here.
You think so? I think he's. Looks like.
It looks.
Looks like it's on the spot, so he might bank it.
You were right. I was wrong.
Oh. I don't know. I think he could have played the speed better than that. That was a little aggressive with that power. Oh. Bang, bang.
Tied up again. Yeah, so this diamond is a Paragon. It's actually the last Paragon they ever had available. It was the last one that had the real diamond wood. The diamond wood factory burned down. You cannot get this table again.
I'm really surprised that no one has tried to take up that sector
Right?
after that, because it's been years since
Right.
that happened, and no one has decided that it's worth it to start that company over. I don't know. It seems like the technology isn't that complicated. It's just like impregnated wood, right?
Yeah, it's flabbergasting. I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, with the supply chain being the way it is, I suppose someone
Well,
would really have to want to do it.
Yeah, now. But like you said, it's been like, I don't know,
Yeah,
almost a decade.
Because I'm not going to lie, my favorite thing about the diamond tables are how solid those rails are.
Yeah.
I really don't care that much about the rest of it. But they have the most solid rails.
But this diamond does play a little longer and a little slower than the 7-foot diamonds.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
It might be because everything's cleaner, but when I've been doing a lot of 2-3 rail kicking systems, and you can't aim in the same spot. The ball just goes way short on other diamonds. That's not gonna fall.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really only plays a
Yeah, I think
little
it's
different.
fine. I don't really worry about that kind of stuff. It's just, it is what it is.
A good player adapts quickly to the new conditions. Nice shot. Wow. Absolutely perfect. Will he play the 5 in the side or draw back? Or go forward? Off the
Dang.
9.
I thought
in.
that might happen. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, it's going there.
I saw it too.
Interesting. We'll see if he punishes. If, sometimes the rolls don't help you. Jeez.
So immediately following this match, we're almost done. And we got race to 3 right now.
Yep.
We'll be doing a raffle. Winner gets to be on the next Friday Night Lights stream. Oh, wow. Look at this. That worked out. We're giving away a Friday Night Lights jacket or jersey, whatever you want, and 3 of the custom gloves.
Whoa.
You don't see that happen very often. That's got to be devastating. He was trying to bank that, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hit that hard to stiffen it to make it. And when you hit balls hard, you lose a little control.
Yeah, that was kind of weird how that double kissed and scratched.
Well, that's part of what makes pool so interesting is you see stuff you've never seen happen or rarely happen more often than you'd think you would.
Yeah, exactly. Like how many times have you made the 8 out of turn 2 times in a set?
Right.
Once in your life?
Oh my gosh, yes. That's exactly how many times.
Right, exactly. Today,
And
a new thing happened
when
in
you
pool.
have
Weird.
a sweet partner that's counting on you, oh, nice. But, hey, the raffle winner, won. I can't really lose in that match. I'm not saying I didn't try my hardest because I absolutely was. But I wasn't.
It's all for fun, ultimately.
Yeah.
It's good experience. It's good fun. It's like people, it seems to me, people put a little bit too much stake in like the actual result of what's happening right now versus the accumulation of your whole life and like what it means. It's like, yeah, well, you might not be successful right now, but by doing it, you're paving the way to being successful later. And ultimately, those reps are what matters.
Rich takes the lead 6-5.
All the failures on the stream, dogging it and being nervous, eventually lead to being successful on the stream through being experienced and knowing that, if you keep working and being diligent about trying to like figure out how to do better in those situations where you're failing,
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
We got your 6-5 or is it 7-5?
It's 6-5.
6-5. Race to 2, race 3. That's close.
And for the record, Harmony didn't lose any money. I sponsor a lot of the players that have been on the stream. I appreciate them coming out. And that's all thanks to the support we've gotten from you guys out there. Thanks again for supporting the raffle.
Yeah, well, dude, it's good that you're out and doing a little of this. It's kind of fun to do. Everybody that's involved with it loves it, and I think that's what's important. Getting everybody out there and keeping them interested in the game.
Well, a lot of the people in Kitsap County have gotten a chance to meet the players from Tacoma, which I think is a cool thing. You don't want to play the same players for a couple decades, and it's nice to.
Same guys every day, seems like, right?
Well, yeah, and I've had so much fun. I played, when I started this stream, I'm like, well, I need to meet new players. So I joined a couple different leagues, and I've met a ton of different people. It's been a total thrill ride. As Dom is making easy. Look at this. He's making this look like it's connect the dots. He's in line every shot. Play for the side. Corner, see, the corner's the right shot. You go for the side too early in the rack and you're out of line. Draw back 6 inches or go forward.
I think you can
2
just roll
feet.
it,
Yeah.
go forward.
Yes. 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 I knew that was going
Jeez,
down.
just enough, huh?
I
Whose
know my
table
table.
is this? This is Lee Baldwin's table. He knew it was going. I was like, ah! Oh, no. Too hard.
But he's hooked.
Yeah.
Good player goes rail first. Does he measure this out? There's a little aiming system that he's using. Yeah.
Oh, the mirror system.
Yeah, but that's not how you do it. What's going on? What? With your hand? Well, he can move it back if you did. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so Dom.
Yeah, I think there was contention whether or not Rich touched the 6 ball, but even if he did, it wasn't a foul.
Right.
I didn't see it move personally, but I mean, with not being in there, it's a little tough to see looking at the monitor. But
Well, and then Dom said just leave
yeah,
it where it's
he said
at.
it's all good. It didn't look like it moved anywhere. If it did move,
Yeah.
I guess maybe we can watch that later.
Right. Okay, Rich has got action here. He can roll forward.
Yeah, it's a natural. I mean, any way you make this ball is fine. That 7's there. As long as you don't end up on the rail with your cue ball, you're pretty much going to be good. That's like this.
Yeah.
Any way you shoot this shot that you know how to make it is really the best way here.
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily say you got to do one thing or the other.
No, and he is going low.
Yeah, low is great here. Perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I do play that with a little low outside. I feel like there's a certain speed you can hit balls low where any of the squirt and curve they even out, I think, for me. And it seems like if you just follow a ball, I don't know. He played that like a pro is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can he hold it, or does he got to stun it? I think he can hold it.
Yeah, I think you just, whatever you like. I probably would just not try to hold it. Just punch
Stun
it
it
to the
over.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, a little draw. Just come across so I don't have to baby it.
Well,
But I like to hit everything firm if I can.
yeah.
That's my game.
Oh, that's what the pros would do. They don't like babying anything ever. Yeah. Perfect. Almost. It's a huge shot. And he drills
Made
it to get on the hill. Rich Rottle. Wow. Let's see what's going on in chat. Bob Van Slyke, you guys do know there are replacement type woods for diamond wood, like webwood, that are supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah.
so very similar.
Yeah, I mean, I was just speculating on why Diamond has not tried to replace their supplier of diamond wood with a similar product after the 5 years of everyone complaining about the factory being burned down and not having replacement material. Meanwhile, there is one, and they're just not buying it or whatever. I don't know. I think it has to do with economic factors, I'm sure. I do like the way the diamond wood looks, though, compared to the newer tables.
Oh, yeah. Mike has put up the raffle information. $5 a ticket. We could be doing the drawing after this game, so send it to me and send me a message that you sent it if you want. You don't necessarily need to do that. Yes, they can call for extensions. No 9 balls on the break. We're going to get our money's worth here. Dry. Can't tell if he's hooked or not by that 6
I
ball.
think he's got a clear shot. But if he might be slightly hooked, jeez. Might be almost straight in. That might be what he's looking at also. If he's straight in, he can't do the follow shot that is really the only shot.
Yeah, this is brutal. I might play safe here like that.
That's a good shot.
Oh
Punish.
no. Dom immediately knows what he's going to do. No hesitation. And he nails it. Soft.
He can hit it thin enough.
Yeah, he can. Here comes Captain Rich Rottle. Rich is one. Have you ever met Rich? Played?
No.
Yeah,
I think I've seen him before.
He's probably the most well-known player in Kitsap County. I mean, he's been a league operator. He's been the captain. You know, he captains Joe Tamura's team, and I'm sure you know Joe Tamura.
Yeah, I know Joe.
Yep. He's the class of Kitsap County. He knows every rule like the back of his hand. And he plays really strong.
Yeah, he looks solid. Pretty methodical. Good fundamentals.
Yeah, he just retired recently. But yeah, me and Rich we've been good friends for a long time. Well, it's funny, when I moved to Kitsap County, nice shot, they were gonna recruit me to be on their team, and they ended up going with a different guy. And I kind of, and they always told me, well, we deeply regret that, but it just ended up being me versus Rich, my team versus Rich's team, and we went back and forth of who, first place in BCA for years.
Interesting.
But
that's pretty inevitable, like those rivalries.
Yeah.
I've had those before in league when I used to play league.
It's great, especially in BCA when there's no real playoffs. It's not like TAP or APA. So it's like the one time you face your rival, it's like that's the match that's going to decide the session usually. But through all that, we always would communicate who won, how many rounds, what night, and we agreed we'd never lie to each other, and we never did. He's a great guy. But this is down to the business end of this match.
Yeah, he's taking his time.
I think.
Yeah, just make this bounce off a little bit. If you can get straight in, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I would do. The cue ball would come back 5 inches, bounce off the rail, be perfectly straight in just like that. Well, folks,
This might
could
be it.
Huge thank you, Sean Lewis, who is part of the Sharky Waters fame. Go ahead and subscribe to their YouTube channel, like their Facebook page. They're going to be doing some great streams and matches, and not just matches, a lot of different variety coming up.
Yeah, hopefully pretty soon. Like I said, we're trying to gear up and figure out what kind of content we're going to do, but we're just committed to getting it back off the ground and happening.
Love it, love it, love it. He's going to stun over again.
Ooh,
oh, we've got
another one of those shots. Well, let's see what happens here.
It's a dead bank. It's a thin cut, and he is banking it. And it's
Reversed
not going.
Reversed it.
Oh, Mark Beardsley, those matches against your team were the highlight of the session. We miss you, Mark. Mark was the best. And he got it. We've got action,
still
folks. Oh, baby. I wasn't ready to hang it up. Okay, so, what did we say about never baby anything? Rich baby that 8-ball, didn't he?
Yeah, he was trying to float it and just got away from him.
Oh, Patrick Nix, he's also coming off a nice win at 15th Street. Patrick Nix was his partner in the Scotch doubles, and they took 4th place.
Oh, nice.
They had Hill on the to get guaranteed second. I'm not sure if it was the point.
I was supposed to play that tournament, but I ended up having to cancel because Dom went to Hawaii, so I was helping watch his son.
Well, that was nice of you. Who was your partner going to be?
I was going to play with Cassandra.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take a rain check, and we're going to do that toy drive one. That's
yes.
Instead.
15th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a great event. I like the idea of donating the toy.
Get in there, bring a toy.
$10 toy. And
yep. Ugh. Spun that, I think, maybe to make it not hit it. See what happens.
Yeah, that... those Scotch double tournaments are just a blast. Everyone's there. A lot of energy. You got that players meeting. And a great venue at 15th Street. Love to support these venues after they're out of business for the entire pandemic. You gotta know
that got tricky.
No, and he's hooked half a ball.
Dom might bust out his jump cue for this. Maybe not. I don't know if he can.
He's frozen. Yeah, he's gonna masse. He hit that better than I hit mine. I should have jumped that 8-ball in hindsight, but
yeah, that one you tried to masse. Yeah, I thought the jump shot was the right shot, just because it was pretty out. It was there. If the 8 was makeable, it's pretty makeable. That's why I think it. I mean, I don't mind the semi-masse to get a hit or play a safety, but when you're trying to make the ball,
if I had
it's right in front of the hole like that, it seemed like the jump shot's the right way to go.
It was for sure, and I
it's tough to commit to doing something like that. In doubles, you kind of want to make sure everybody's happy with the shot you're shooting.
Well, here's the thing: is I had already messed up making the early 8, right? And I'm like, I could lose us another game right now, whereas they have to make these 4 balls. And that cost me. Okay, back to the match at hand. That is Hill. It's 7-6 right now, right? And here comes Dom McHenry. Rich has got to play from the pink to the purple. Just remember, folks, the pink is a 4-letter word, and the 4-ball is the 4. So that's easy. All the other balls look like the original sets. Maybe the brown and maroon are a little different, but okay, we've got a thrilling match here.
This is a bank shot. See if he makes it.
Stop.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he caromed. And it's going to dress up.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Is he going to be good all the way around? Let's see. He's
Yeah.
going to play it short.
That's
That's
works.
a smart shot.
Yeah. Safety or...
I think it's safety is the right shot here. What I like playing is like Z safe. Yeah, banking 2 rails behind the 9 and then just kind of keeping your cue ball
right
like
behind the 6.
behind the 6 exactly. Just
Stop
float it to the rail really if you can, I think. Just to take, because you don't need to necessarily hook them to make them kick at the ball. What you almost would rather have them do is have a weird cueing. Like I think like strange cueing with a direct shot is actually a better safety a lot of times because people will try to be accurate, but because of the masse effect, if they're like spinning the ball because they're elevated, then you can get them to be off. They won't hit it the way they want to.
Good
But
hit.
because they're trying to be finesse, a lot of times they'll slow roll the ball, and that'll maximize your opportunity for them to like not hit it right, basically.
Banks.
He's made a lot, but not all. Jeez.
Well, you know, like I said, the table does play a little longer, and it went a little long.
Yeah, that's with that being said, I mean, both of the players have not hit one bank long yet. So if they're paying attention to that, then
Yeah, you make the
then
adjustments.
I mean, I guess Rich had one strange one. He was using inside and it went long, but whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
You playing the 6 in the side?
Yeah, I'm
back?
probably drawing it straight back.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It looks like it has just a little bit of an angle too, so it should come to the middle of the table. Give you that good angle.
I mean, you have to. You can't just stop it there and cut the 6 in from there. You got to
Right,
come back.
there you
Nice. Yep, he's going to go around 3 rails. And
Whoa.
and Rich is sick. Look at him. Oh.
Well, I mean, if you straight in, I would have gotten sick, but this is still a tough shot. He has to do
Right.
something here. This could
Hill,
Drilled
hill,
it.
baby.
drilled it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, saved it. That was close. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
One more for all the dough. All right.
Well, I'm thrilled that we've got a Hill thriller. Thrilla. Baldwin's Billiards. Again, thanks to all our sponsors.
Yep. Hill. Last game.
Aramith, Sharp Cues, Golden Mum. The raffle is still open, folks. Talk about a jelly roll, Patrick Nick says. And here we go.
Dang. Look at that break.
He made 3 balls on the break.
I thought he was going to get better action than that, but I think you just got to play safe here.
And he is.
Yeah, just
behind the
come
7.
back. Boom. Good shot. Control this rack. Play it smart, right?
Perfect.
I think Rich is going to cut off. He's going to spin off the left side of the ball. Looks like he can hit the left side of the 2. This could be tricky if he hits it too full. It's just gonna sell out.
He's looking for a window.
Ooh, maybe he doesn't have it. It looks on the monitor, but then yeah, when you come over here,
He might be able to clip the left edge of that 2-ball.
yeah.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
curving.
I don't know about all this. This is pretty. Because, he's going to be risking hitting the 6 here
I don't like it.
so much. Whoa.
I love it.
What a shot.
And he stuck him.
He
give,
kicked
give
behind
me
it.
100
he's
tries and I'll never
kicking
get
behind
anything
it
that
for
good.
sure. He was kicking behind it. That was a good shot.
Yeah. And he missed it.
Wow, went right around it. That's unreal.
And he's tying up the 4 a little bit.
A little bit. The good angle is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, here, I think what I might do is you could play that way.
Talking about following the 2,
I would-
bumping the 9.
I would probably go, yeah, in between the 6 and the 9.
Yeah.
You can go that way, or you can go. Yeah, I think I like this shot the best.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
He's hooked, maybe. Ugh, just got enough.
Thank you, Stephanie Lewis, for your raffle donation. I got that, and wow, raffle is coming soon. He's got
Yeah,
a.
let's see what happens here. Ooh.
Okay, he's got to come with it. Come with a draw shot now, I believe. Oh my God! I did not want to see it end like that. I left him tough though.
Yeah.
Good speed.
That was a good shot. He's playing this smart. He's going to force Rich to play good pool here,
Right.
I think. I mean, that shot forced Rich to play good pool. Who knows what the next one will hold. Is he going to play that bump safe? Whoa, nice.
That could be the
That was a
match
good
winning shot. He cut off the 2 railer. He has to go 1,
Yeah.
which isn't that hard, but
Yeah, and it'll create a little separation. If he gets a good hit here, then he could come out okay. It's not the best, not the worst.
right.
Oh, he's going to be elevated? Almost.
Yeah, he's straight
This isn't
in.
bad. I mean, I think you just got to bear down and high ball, level cue, make this ball and just kind of stroke it to get out.
I can't tell if he's straight in. He must be. He's jacking up.
Oh,
Oh boy,
he was a little bit straight.
a lot of pressure. He's got that shot clock. I mean, he might take an extension here. Yeah, see, he's taking his time. He knows he's going to take his extension. 15 seconds on the clock. Five seconds. Yep, he's playing this smart, right? Take your extension. And he is going to go high ball or looks like maybe low.
Oh, whoa.
See, I didn't want to see the match end like that.
That was close. Well, let's see what he does here. This is brutal because, you can miss this and just hang it pretty easily. Or you could, who knows?
Right. Like, do you hit it?
The accurate way here is to just
Roll it.
kind of slow roll it.
Yeah. But Yeah, I mean
But
that's what
that's
you
a
gotta
pretty much like jump on your sword shot if you miss.
do. For all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen.
Plus he's backed up into that.
He's got 5 seconds on the clock, and he's got to shoot it now. And drills it.
Made it.
Rich
shot.
Rottle, ladies and gentlemen.
What a shot.
What a match. Oh my gosh. It could have gone either way. Don McHenry put on a hell of a show, folks.
All right. I think we got to get out of here pretty quick.
Yeah,
Get back to
okay.
the kids. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Lee.
Sean Lewis. Guys, I know you got to run. Thank you so much.
Absolutely not. Good night.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate your commentary. You guys rock. Wow, wow, wow. What a match. Rich Rottle. Congratulations, my friend. How how did that feel on that final shot? That was a lot of pressure. You got it. We were talking about that. You got to hit it at a speed to make it, but if you miss it, you're going to rattle it and leave the match. So you really had to bear down, and you came through like a champ.
It's a pleasure representing the West Side, and thanks for the invite, and hopefully we can do it again sometime. Shout out to everybody watching. Hopefully some of my family was able to make it. I know it's getting late, but love all you guys and love all my fellow players.
Congratulations, Rich. We have got a raffle to do now, and that happened again. Thanks to Todd, Steph, Lee Vestal. I'm looking at Archit's ticket. Bunch from Todd, Shirley, Greg Prendergast is in here. Seeing Moss. Thank you guys so much for your support. If I could get Steph. Good night, brother. Hope to see you on Sharky Waters. Thank you. So now we're going to draw for the very first glove. We'll start with the glove.